Do you know that in nearly every consulting session or professional services session I have had with lawyers for the last 3 or so years, I have encouraged them to think about starting a podcast. And do you know how many of them have done it? 0. Zip, nada, none. And the question is, for those of my current and former clients who are continuing to ignore my advice when it comes to producing that kind of content, is it now too late? Has the bird flown the coop? Has the ship sailed? Has the horse bolted on starting your law firm's podcast? That's the question of the day. My name is Chris Hargraves. I am from knownlikedandtrusted.com.au, and the question for you is, can you still start a podcast, or is it too late to do so in the current environment of many podcasts? Short answer of the day, it is not too late. The better time to do it was a couple of years ago. Now is still not a bad time to do it. In your industry, in your niche, in your workspace area, whether it's insolvency or family law or commercial litigation or building and construction or criminal law, whatever it is, there is probably still a limited number of other people in that niche who are producing a podcast of any merit. There are certainly plenty of podcasts now for lawyers. I was, if I do say so myself, one of the earlier ones with my Tips for Lawyers podcast that has been going for a long time. A little bit less regular now because I'm doing these ones a bit more, but you can still get into the game. What you need to do is find what is the valuable thing for your clients. We don't need necessarily more podcasts for lawyers unless you're looking to start competing with me and you're going to open a law, marketing practice, which you're probably not. Most lawyers are going to continue being lawyers. So what would your clients be interested in? What kind of content can you put out there? Is it war stories? Is it interviews? Is it pure legal stuff? Can you just do chit chat? Can you do informative things? Can you take some of your webinars or your papers and turn them into podcast? Take that information that you have, that you know your clients find valuable and you are already using for marketing purposes, and just turn it into this audio medium. If you want to get all fancy, you can do it in front of cameras, and then you have a video, and then you have a podcast at the same time. This is not really rocket science. All you're doing is presenting the same information you're otherwise happy to present as part of your marketing activities, and you're putting it into an audio format. That's it. It does take a little bit of getting used to, but it doesn't take a lot of getting used to. And frankly, the only reason you haven't done it is one of a few. It's going to be, one, you don't think anyone listens to podcasts, and I think you just need to do some better research on that one. 2, you can't think of anything interesting to say. Well, that's a bigger picture marketing problem. If all your marketing content is uninteresting to your clients, you need a better strategy. Or 3, you're nervous about the technology side, and frankly, the tech on starting a podcast now is so easy to solve. You could have it solved in about 30 to 60 minutes. You would know exactly what you're doing. And frankly, all you need is a limited number of hardware options. And then you can just outsource it and have someone do all the software stuff if you need them to. So these are not difficult problems to get over. If you don't have the time, get someone else in your team to do it. If they don't have the time, get someone else to do it. This isn't difficult. There is still time to get into podcasting. Please do it. If you need help, you know where to find me. That's all.